Chapter 828. After she was done speaking, Lady Richard raised her hand before she slapped Elaine again. Then, she said coldly, "I have not liked you ever since the day Trump wanted to marry you. Since you have already disgusted me for so many years, I must hit you until I am finally satisfied." Elaine broke down completely. She never expected Lady Richard to be so shameless. She was the one who made her the promise, but she had gone back on her words just like that. However, there was nothing Elaine could do right now. Furthermore, since Brabus was here, Elaine did not even dare to voice out her dissatisfaction at all. As she thought about this, Elaine was extremely sad. She could only desperately hope that this was just a nightmare and wish that she would be able to wake up sooner. After a short while, the two people who had gone out to collect their dinner finally came back with two large plastic baskets in their hands. There were many different lunch boxes packed in the same Tupperware. Even the rice and dishes that were packed inside the Tupperware were exactly the same. As soon as the two of them entered the door, someone started cheering, "Eat! Let's eat now!" After that, the inmate ran over to them and took a lunchbox before she started eating happily. Brabus was also hungry and thus, she let Elaine off temporarily so that she could fill her stomach first. Lady Richard and Olivia were also hungry at this time, and they came over to collect their lunchboxes. As soon as Olivia opened her lunchbox, she realized that there were two square compartments in the lunchbox. One compartment was for the dish, and the other was for the rice. Olivia could not help but feel that the dish looked a little familiar. Someone exclaimed excitedly, "Oh! We're eating boiled duck and cabbage tonight. Dinner is pretty good." Olivia finally came to her senses and realized why this dish looked so familiar. She had just eaten the same dish at noon. As she thought about this, Olivia could not help but feel a little nauseous. She was initially starving, but she suddenly felt very full. Lady Richard did not seem to care that they were eating the same dish. When she saw that Olivia was not eating, she asked, "Olivia, why aren't you eating?" Olivia started crying as she said, "Grandma, this is exactly the same dish we were eating in the afternoon today." Lady Richard replied, "This tastes so much better than what was cooked at noon. Try it." Olivia sighed before she said, "I am already sick of the taste of this dish." At this time, Brabus reminded her, "Young girl, this meal is actually pretty good. If you do not eat now, you will have to wait for breakfast that will only be served at 7 o'clock in the morning. There is no supper at all even if you are hungry later tonight." Olivia hurriedly asked, "Then, can I skip dinner now and eat my food when I am hungry later?" Brabus replied, "We only have half an hour to finish our meal. After that, someone will come and collect the Tupperwares in half an hour. They will also keep count of the number of Tupperwares they collect. If you do not want to eat now, you can pour your food into your wash basin and eat it when you are hungry tonight." Olivia had been living as a spoiled child for so many years. So, how could she possibly stand that? She could not stop herself from retching when she thought of eating her food from her wash basin. Therefore, she hurriedly replied, "Then, I will eat my dinner now."